Okay, so I am going to be starting with GMETRIX here. I have opened up in training mode the practice one, which is Fusion Moto. There are 7 projects in this exam and each one has 5 questions. The screen that you're seeing here is the GMETRIX screen. Now to begin, you notice how you can actually increase the text if you want. I believe that's the largest, that's the smallest. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is the largest. You can also change how you dock your question panel, which is the second half of your screen. If you want, it can be put on the top or it can be undocked, which means you can move it around. The best one to use is bottom or top. Here it tells you we are now in project 1 of 7 projects within this test or exam. Okay. On the slide master, change the theme color to blue. That's the question. Here are the different tasks or questions within this project. You can go to the previous one. If you already did a couple and you want to go back, you can. You can mark them complete, but that does not mean you cannot go back and change things. You can still go back and unmark it as complete, redo it, and mark it as complete again. You can mark for review, in which case at the end, when you go to the summary, you will have the option of going to anything you've marked for review, clicking on it and saying go. It'll take you to that question. If you're all good with the question, you've marked it as complete, you go next task and it'll go to the next one, which in this case will be task 2. Or else you can also just click on task 2 and look at task 2, 3, 4, and 5. We will begin with the overview, which tells you that you are developing a presentation showing the benefits of using the Fusion Moto business model. Task 1. On the slide master, change the theme color to blue. So to go to the slide master, you will go to your view tab. You will go to your slide master tab. And here you're going to go to the colors and you're going to choose blue. Once you've done that, you're happy with how you've done it, you can mark it complete. Go to next task. On slide 2, create a bulleted list from the text leading to recognition. So let's first get out of our slide master and go to slide 2. Let us select the text from leading to recognition. For the bullets, use the picture Tomo logo. So it's picture, special picture, a custom picture located in the GMETRIX templates. We will go to the Home tab. We will go to the bullets in the paragraph group. And we will go to bullets and numbering. And here we will go to picture, since it's a custom picture. The picture is located in a file within the GMETRIX templates. Go to your documents and look for GMETRIX templates. Oops. And here we have our bullets. We will select it and say insert. And then we've done the second question. We will mark that as complete and move to next. Insert a new slide 3 using the slide titled Board of Directors from the FT Draft PPT PowerPoint presentation located in the GMETRIX template folder. So we want to add a slide which will become our slide 3. Therefore, click on the second slide, go to your new slides. We're going to reuse a slide from a different template. So we will go to reuse slides. In the templates, look for FT Draft PowerPoint. This is the one. Click on it. Now it shows you all the slides from within that. Look for Board of Directors. You found it. When you click on it, it automatically inserts it and it makes it the third slide. Okay. Let's say complete to that and say next here. In the right pane of the slide titled Fusion Tomo, insert the video. So let's go to the slide which is called Fusion Tomo. In the right pane, we're going to insert a MP4, which is a video file. So we will go to our insert video, click on it. It by default pulls up the correct video because it knows we are now in video files, so it looks for video files. So say insert. And we are done. And then we will say mark as completed and say next task. Okay, the next task, inspect the presentation and remove only document properties and personal information. So the inspect option is in your file, info, check for issues. It has the inspect option, inspect document. Say yes to save. And now go and say inspect. It has inspected it for us. It gives us the option to remove. So we have to remove document properties and personal information. We will say remove all. And we will not re-inspect. We will say close. That completes the project. We're going to say mark as completed. And now, if we want, we can now go into grade project. Once it's graded that project, it's going to pull up the next project. Do we want to see? We can go into summary and we can look at the project we just did. It gives you all the projects viewed and completed. If we had marked any for review, it would show up under the review option right here. And we could click on it and say go, and it'll take us to that. However, we are going to continue here, so I'm not going to do anything there. I'm going to continue with the second project. So now you see it says 2 out of 7. Okay, so let's begin. Overview. The company where you work specializes in data networking. You've been tasked to update a presentation about data networking fundamentals. The first question. The company where you work specializes. First question. Rehearse slides show timings. Rehearse slideshow timings and allow at least 1 second for each slide and any transitions in the slide. Save the timings. We will go into our slideshow for this, and then you will see here it says rehearse timing. Click on it. It pulls it up for me on my other screen, and I will just go through the timings. Make sure that I give it a second for each. You cannot see this. It's on my other screen, so you will see it when you do it. It's basically just the presentation in presentation mode, allowing you to go through each slide and rehearse your timing. Once you're done, it will ask you if you want to save your timing. Say yes, and then that is done. We will say mark as complete and go to next. So the next question says, on slide 3, change the video playback to start automatically when the slide loads and display and redisplay the title screen after the playback is finished. So it is on slide 3. Let us go to slide 3. Here is the video. So we will select the video. We select the video and we see here video format tab. Click the video format tab, and within the video format tab, we want the playback. We go to playback. Within the playback, we have right here start. So we're going to start it automatically. Start automatically when slides load and redisplay the title. So we want it to rewind after playing. Check that off. We will mark it as completed and move to the next question. Apply style 9 to the IEEE wireless network standards chart on slide 4. So go to slide 4, click on the wireless network standard chart here. When you do, you get your chart design, select it. And now what we're looking for within our chart design is style 9. So let's see what the last one is. It's 16. We will go to style 9. Here we go. That is style 9. We are done. We will mark it as complete. And we'll move to the next one. Task 4 is modify the design of the table on slide 5 to medium style 4 accent 6. modify the design on slide 5. So let's go to slide 5 and click on the table. Okay, because it says table on slide 5, and change the design to medium style 4 accent 6. So once you have it selected, you have your table design and layout. We are changing the design. Click on your default designs, go to medium, and within medium we are looking for style 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 usually, it's in that order, and we're looking for accent 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. Mark that as completed. And go to the next task. Change the color of the graphic on slide 6 to colored fill accent 6. So let's go to the last slide, which is slide 6. Select the graphic so that we now get the Smart Art Design tab. Click on the Smart Art Design tab, and it is asking us to choose the color. So we'll go to change the color. So we go here. And it's asking us to use the color fill accent 6. Go to accent fill 6 and look for colored fill accent 6. There we go. And mark that as complete. Now, once you mark it as complete, basically you're telling GMETRIX that now you are done. So you will grade project. Okay, now we can look at a summary. And it gives you all of the questions that you have done. And then you can say finish test over here, or you can say save test, or don't do anything. Okay. Now, this is now project 3 of 7. Duplicate the slide titled most popular. So look for the slide titled most popular, right click it, duplicate slide. Now you have 2 slides, look the same. You've done that, you will say mark is complete. Now, because we are in test mode, we do not see the help button. If we were in training mode, we would have a help button right here. I'm going to go to the next task. Make the slide titled Other Activities visible, which means there is a slide titled Other Activities, and at the moment it is hidden. It is this slide right here. And you notice it is hidden because it has a line through the number 5. It's not visible, right? So we want to make that visible. We will right click it and go to the hide slide right here to unactivate it. And now when we go in there, the hide slide is not selected. That means this slide is now visible and it does not have a line through the number of the slide. Okay, we will mark that as complete and go to next. Display the date in the upper right corner of handouts created from this presentation. So handouts created from this presentation tells me that we are looking for the master handout. So here we have the master handout, click on it, and so display the date. So we're going to check off the date option in the placeholders. So we have the date on the right side, and we say mark is complete. Go to the next question. Task 4. Reorder the presentation so the last slide titled Adventurous Trails is slide 3. So to reorder it, first I'm going to get out of my master slide, and I'm going to go into view, and I'm going to go into slide sorter, sorry. I want slide 6 to become slide 3, so I will grab slide 6 and drop it in the slide 3 place. And that is done. We will mark as complete. We go to next task. The next task says, change the handout settings to print 3 slides per page. Change the handout settings to print 3 slides. So we'll go to the file option, we will go to the print option, and we will go to tell what to print. Okay, we want to print handouts, so choose handouts and 3 slides per page. We will mark that as complete, and now we are done our 3rd project. We will say grade project. It gives us a project 4. Okay, so I'll do project 4 and then I'm hoping this is recording, so I'm going to check if it's recording after project 4, and if it has recorded, I'll send it to you. So, on the title slide, insert a colored outline purple accent 6 oval shape that is 2 inches high and 3.5 inches wide. Position the shape behind the image of the biker. So we're going to go to insert, and we want a shape. And the shape we want is the oval, basic oval shape. And we're going to draw it first right here. So it covers this guy with the cycle. Now we're going to make the shape a specific color, which is color outline purple accent 3. So when you select it, you get your color options. Let's select that, styles and the colors, right? You could also go into the color outline from here, but I think here's the right way to do it. So go in here, colored outline purple accent 6, choose it. Now we're going to resize it. We will go into the height and we'll say 2, and we will go into the width and we will say 3.5. And now we want to send it to the back, so go to your arrange tab, arrange group, and then say send backwards. And that does it. And we will say markers complete. Let's go next. Change the view of the 3D model on slide 4 to above front left. So let's go to the slide 4 first. Click on the 3D model to pull up our 3D model tab. And here we have the different views. We are looking for above front left. So above front, below front, above back, below back, above front right, above front left. Okay, and we mark as complete, and then we go to the next one. On slide 3, let's go to slide 3. On slide 3, in the table, create a table in the right placeholder with 3 columns and 6 rows. So this is your right placeholder. Here you say insert table, and it says 3 columns and 6 rows. And then say OK. And you're done. And say complete. And then say task 4. Create a custom slideshow named discounted bikes using slides 1, 2, 4, and 6. So a custom slideshow is in the slideshow tab here. And then you go to custom slideshow, click it, and we will say new. So the first thing is we give it the name, which is discounted bikes. And here we will check off which ones we want. So we want 1, 2, 4, and 6. Add them to your custom slideshow and say OK. And we're all done. We will say close. We will mark that as well as completed. We have one more to go. I'm going to mark it as review. Okay, I'm going to mark it as review. You see, when you mark it as review, you have this little exclamation mark showing up. That's because I haven't done it. I've marked it as review. I will go and I will say summary. And now let's go into this. Here we've done that. We were doing this project, the Moonlight Bike Sale, and here for the task 5, it says marked as review. If we select it and say go, it'll take us to that. We will unmark it as from review, right? We want to do it now. So disable the slideshow option for narration, timing, and media control. So go to your slideshow, and here you have your timing, media control, and narration at the moment enabled. We are going to disable them by unchecking them. And now we've done that task 5, we'll say complete. Once we've done it all, we are ready to say great project. Okay, and it gives us a new project, right? So we are basically done. how many? We've done 5 out of 7. We could continue, right? Or we could just say great project. And say great project again. Just keep going. I'm not doing the rest. You can do it. And I'm going to say this as well. It's going to mark all these wrong, but I'm just going through them so we can go to the end and look at our grading. So here, right, it gives you, say, finish test, and it'll then tell you how you did. Okay, so you have to go through them all, and then you can say finish test. Finish test, are you sure? Say yes. And this is what it's going to give you once you've finished your test. It will give you a few details here, and then it gives you your grade. It's out of 1,000. This is exactly how it is for the MOS certification. And look, if you go down, anything that we did not do has been marked wrong, right? You cannot go back to it now. It's done, right? So it has failed me because I did not complete everything. Here it tells you what is the average score. The average score is 700. You need 700 to pass the MOS certification, okay? But for the assignment 3, it's the regular 50%. And I'm hoping that this recording is good for me to send you. So I'm going to try stopping and then sending it to you. Okay, I hope that was helpful. Thank you. And I'll try and do one more maybe by tomorrow or the end of the day.